Namaste. Good morning, beautiful souls. It's Sheils here. I hope you're all keeping well and good. Thank you for tuning in and connecting and getting the messages of comfort, guidance and messages of hope from the lovely Angelic Tarot cards and of course from the lovely angel spirits and guides coming forward. Oh, look, cards are trying to jump out already. Let me just have a look. Them on the floor. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, getting back into position. So the card that fell out was the Ten of Earth. So Ten of Pentacles in the traditional tarot deck. So I will also choose a couple more cards. Or see what other card comes out. Thank you, angel spirits and guides, for delivering these messages to all these beautiful souls that love to connect. Okay, we have got the King of Water, but at the bottom we've also got the Magician. So King of Water and the Magician, and the Magician actually came out I think a couple of days ago, so there's definitely a strong message there for all of us. Right, let's start off with the Ten of Earth. Let's pop that there. So this is all about family. The number 10, it's like the end of a situation. It could be the end of a project, end of end of a project, end of just some challenges that you've been having. Things are starting to close down, and it's about you starting to renew yourself. Okay, very happy family life, financial security, finding the magic in the little things in life. Yes, we should all do that, shouldn't we? Find the magic in all the little things, you know, things that are around us. Sit in the room that you're in, or wherever it may be, or when you get back home maybe from work, but just sit silently and, you know, just take in what you've got, the things that you've accumulated. When I look at, you know, some of my lovely Buddhas and my Ganesh, all the Buddha things, you know, I'm so honoured to have them here in this room, if that makes sense. So let's dive in to the Ten of Earth and see the additional meaning. So abundance and financial security are at hand. You've established a lasting foundation of success in business. With the success comes feelings of freedom, material comforts, satisfaction in your accomplishments, and the capacity to enjoy yourself are now, or will soon be, yours. Okay, so you've worked really hard to build yourself up in your own success, okay? But still, it's important to appreciate the little things in life. I appreciate you for all tuning in and watching. You know, I appreciate this lovely room that I'm in that's got such good energy. Your family life is strong, secure and peaceful. This may include your blood relatives, a chosen family, or a community of people to whom you strongly relate. Okay, you draw your great comfort from those around you and know that you've been extremely blessed. The additional meaning: happiness, inheritance, passing on knowledge, a sense of completion. So like I say, this card is about things coming to an end. Okay, it's, you know, you've gone through all the steps and it's like finally it's just one door or one chapter that's closing, and it's now a time to open up the new beginnings, or to really feel empowered moving forward in whatever it is that you've chosen to do. Maybe you finished off, you know, learning something, finished off studying, you've done the exam, or, you know, that sort of thing is behind you, and know that you can now move forward with even more knowledge to help you be successful in whatever it is that you may be doing. So let's have a look at the King of Water. Lovely energy there. You've got the angel fish being playful, so he's sort of stood there, he's sort of like floating in the water with his arms crossed, very sort of like contemplative. So he's trustworthy, or you're trustworthy, compassionate, respected and cultured. And the message is: open your heart and mind to those around you. Trustworthy and heartfelt advice, and possibly charity work. Okay, so maybe you want to help out. It doesn't mean necessarily that you have to go into a shop and volunteer or anything. Sometimes it's just you know, picking up the odd bits of litter that you might see lying around or something. It's, you know, just keeping your areas nice and clean. Unless you do some charity work, let me know in the comments below. It'd be great to hear what sort of things that you do. So let's have a look at the additional meaning of this card. So the situation. You're a natural counsellor who listens to people and offers them comforting and kind words. Born of your experiences, open your mind to the ideas of others and be accepting of those who are different from you. It may be time to volunteer for charity work to help those less fortunate than yourself. Excellent advice may be offered to you by someone you can completely trust. Follow his or her suggestions carefully. People. Someone who's wise and compassionate with a rich inner life. A person with quiet authority who can see the truth and meaning behind any situation and provide a perfect solution that's both intelligent and heartfelt. Trustworthy, cultured, respected, reliable, accomplished and emotionally stable. Additional meaning of this card: a trustworthy romantic partner, a mediator, cultured interests such as art and music, an upstanding member of society. Lovely. Okay, so that's the King of Water. Again, just have a look at the energy on there. So, you know, the fishes, the mammals, and that love being around him. They're not scared of it, like his authority. He's obviously very welcoming and approachable. I would like probably say the word is. So that's what I feel that you are. You may have an authority position of you, but you are very down to earth. You can relate to people. You've been through, you know, what others may be going through, and you know, have risen above it and been successful. So it's like you get to a certain level maybe in your career, but you've actually started at the bottom and you've worked your way up, so you know you can relate to those people that may be, you know, subordinates to you, etc. So you know that you can have your authority when you need it, but you can be quite playful. Like I say, you know, you're approachable. You have a very soft side, a listening side to you. Okay, so let's move on to the Magician. Okay, so the Magician obviously follows the Fool, the Dreamer, in the start of the deck of the Major Arcana. Archangel Raziel, you are ready. You have the resources or the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. So he's not only spreading his wings, he's also got, you can faintly see the infinity symbol there, which is, you know, like abundance, isn't it? Because it just keeps going round and round. What goes around comes around, sort of thing. Okay, he's planted the seeds, everything's coming into fruition. You've got all the lovely lilies, in front of it, well, all around him actually, but there's also some fire behind. So it's about passion, having that fire, igniting what it is that you really want to do. Okay, so let's have a look at the additional meaning of the card. So this card signals that it's the right time to begin new projects. Like I say, the 10, you've come to the end of some projects. It's time to either put what you've learned into place or start something new. It's like sometimes you need to finish a certain subject before you can move on to the next, but it all works together. Okay, so if you had any doubts about your abilities to manifest your dreams, leave them behind. In fact, the more self-confidence you have, the more success you experience. And fortunately, the angels can boost your inner strength if you'll call upon them for help and give them permission to help you. Although you may not feel ready to move forward upon your path, you're actually more prepared than you realise. Your life experiences have trained you for this moment, and the opportunities available to you at this time are magical. It's not necessary to take any more classes or read any more books. Okay, so maybe the things that you've been studying are enough at this moment, which would only delay you from walking through the door that's presently open for you. Take focused action with respect to any plans you may have been preparing for. Okay, so maybe like you've been learning some things, okay, and then you thought like, oh, but I need to learn something else. No, you have to do what you've just learned, put that into practice and focus on that. And then when you've ticked that one off, then maybe you need to learn a little bit more, learning about systems and things. So yeah, one step at a time. As a lovely friend of mine says, learn and do, learn and do. Don't just keep learning, learning, learning. It's time for you to take action, and that's what the Magician card has come out for. You are ready now, okay? Don't wait to be perfect. Don't wait to have everything all in place, all your ducks in a row. Just get on out there, and you know what? Whatever feedback you get, take note of it, because that will be something that you will learn from anyway. So additional meaning, no more procrastination, magical occurrences, concentrated efforts and unexpected resources. Archangel Raziel is a wizard-like angel of spiritual secrets and mysteries who will open doors of opportunity for you. He'll also speed you along the pathway of manifestation, so you'll enjoy success much more quickly than seems logically possible. Beautiful. I love it. Thank you, Archangel Raziel, for coming in today and giving this message. Sometimes, even though they come out quite regularly, it's like, did you not heed what the message was a few days ago? I'm nudging you again. Okay, so stop procrastinating. Get on with it. You are ready. Just do what you've got to do. You've learned enough. Do this, move on. Okay, do this, move on. Perfect. Right, let's see what the lovely messages from the postcards from Spirit, what they're bringing for you today. So let's have a look. I'm just going to go with sort of like a pinky purpley one. Right, so we love you so much. Dearest you, do you know how much we love you and want to help you? We are here for you and we hear you ask for guidance, but you must let go and let us help. You don't have to do it all. You've done your part. Now let us do ours. You would be awestruck if you knew how many strings we're pulled through. Sorry. You would be awestruck if you knew how many strings we're pulled through the matrix to give you what you need and desire. Spirit has a plan. And when you sign up to be a co-creator, you need to remember to allow the partnership. It's not one-sided. Your desires and plans meet up with those of Spirit. Remember though, Spirit's timetable and ideas of how things will play out may be quite different from yours, but trust us. Spirit's ideas are amazing. Now let go and let us do the magic. We've got the magic again for the Magician. Pay attention to other areas of your life, and before you know it, a miracle will have taken place. We love you so much. Okay, that's some lovely messages from the spirits. Okay, let's have a quick look at the daily teaching for today. Be aware of the big difference between inspired action and activity. Activity comes from the brain mind and is rooted in disbelief and lack of faith. You are taking action to make your desires happen. Inspired action is allowing the law to work through you and to move you. Activity feels hard. Inspired action feels wonderful. Okay, yeah. There's a difference between inspired action and activity. Okay, so sometimes like the activity can feel like feeling like something's a chore. But inspired, when you feel like you know that you're going to get good results, it feels wonderful, doesn't it? So inspired action feels wonderful. Perfect message. Right, beautiful souls. We've literally got 2 cards left. So let me just... Okay. I choose to let my spirit guides help me onto the right path. I am the decider of my destiny. Okay. Oh dear, honestly, I just love these messages that come through. I choose to let my spirit guides help me onto the right path. I am the decider of my destiny. So get asking, calling on Archangel Raziel to help you to move forward. Okay, you are ready. Just get and do it. Let me know what it is that you've been putting off. I'd love to hear in the comments. Okay, so yeah, if you've been putting something off, it's like you're waiting for something to be perfect. Just get out there, just do it, whatever it is. Okay. Um, don't sort of doubt in yourself. You've got to change your mindset. You've got to have the belief. Think about the things that you've done in the past that you actually thought that you couldn't do, okay? And you've accomplished them, and you've probably even forgotten about them. So just go back to sometimes, maybe when you first applied for a job, sometimes, when you're looking at a job description, you can go, oh yeah, I've done that, I can do that, I can do that. Oh, there's something new in this job. Or maybe one or two things. Oh, I've not done that before. I hope that there's some training going to be provided, because otherwise this job is ideal. I just need to know how to do that. Okay, so then you get the job, you get the training, you've accomplished it, you've managed to do it, and now it's second nature to you. So just remember, the things that you thought were hard, that you couldn't do, you've actually overcome them, and you have just soared. Okay, so you can do it again. But when you think back to other times, especially I do, when I worked in a corporate industry many years ago, over nearly a decade ago, how much things have changed now. And in fact, I feel that I do more sort of technical stuff doing my own business than I probably did when I was actually working in a corporate job. But anyway, that's that's another story. But anyway, I really hope that you're enjoying all these lovely messages, and as always, just have a good day. Enjoy the sunshine, get out in nature, do some breathing. Think about how you're feeling in yourself, okay? And sometimes think about how the people around you are making you feel. Maybe it's time for a change, okay? Protect your boundaries. Make sure you protect your energy. All right, there's a whole other video on that, on the true spirit of coaching, episode 2. So please take a look at that, and yeah, make sure that your energy is protected. Okay, as always, sending you lots of love, peace, love, namaste. Bye for now.